makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. This is the third round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. So we're into the weekend, Frank, and just remind people what's at stake here.
Top 50 players are going to go forward and play the big tour, the PGA Tour, the chance to play in major championships, the chance to become a star of the future. And right now, Rich, there's just 36 holes separating them between now and their dream.
Hey guys, what is going on? It is the Sportsmaster, and today we're back for the final two rounds of Tom Masters here in Roy Mcilroy PGA Tour. As you see, Tom, he's tied for the lead. He is your co-leader heading into the final two rounds. We're at the weekend, and we'll see if Tom can move ahead on what is historically moving day on the PGA Tour, that of course being the final round. So you see Tom getting it started with a nice tee shot. As we're getting into this round, you see, of course, as we said in the first episode, this is a kind of a redo of Tiger Woods' PGA Tour 14. We had Tom Masters for a couple episodes. So basically the rundown, if you didn't hear the announcers earlier, if you place in the top 50, you get your PGA Tour card for the next year on the Web.com Tour. As we're trying to get into the PGA Tour. And it looks like we are. Now the question is, can we win the whole thing? As you saw, we were 6 under after the first two rounds. Had a 5 under 67 the first round, only a 1 under 71 the second round. So let's see what can happen here. Anyway, you see Tom Masters on the second hole looking for a nice approach shot as he is still your co-leader. He's been having some people charge at him. There are a couple guys that are vying for this lead spot, and of course, everybody's pretty much even. There's a lot of guys only 3 shots back. There's a lot of guys that, there you go, that are 5, 4, and 3 under. So potentially, if somebody can have a big round, or a couple people can have a big round, this is going to be very interesting. But Tom looking to separate himself. You see, this is to stay atop the leaderboard as a co-leader, and he sinks that. So an even round here to see, as you see, get a look. See, him, Young, and Rogers are really the 3 people that are looking at it. Rogers only 1 hole ahead of Masters. Young has already played 13 holes, so Rogers and Masters really going to see who can close out the day atop the leaderboard. So as you see, we have a couple holes left as we're playing the simulated rounds that give us about 5 to 6 holes a round. So finding the rough there on our tee shot, that's not very good. We're going to see if we can go up and down to save par. Who knows, maybe even try to chip it in. So you see our chip from the rough. It's a pretty good chip. It'll land us right beside the cup, and that'll be a short 3-footer for par. So we'll see if we can make that. We should be able to. It's a 2-footer for par, and that one goes in, so even par on the day. Still at 6 under, you see still us, Young, and Master, and Rogers. 6 and 5 under, and you see a nice approach shot there, but he spins it off the green, and so now from the rough, his 3rd shot he will be playing. Let's see if Tom can do anything here. So his second to last hole, he chips it, and that one goes in. So Tom Masters takes the lead after holing out on that chip, and as you see, Young bogeyed anyway, so now he takes a 2-shot lead heading into our final hole that we will show on the day. It's our last hole, par 4 10th. Let's see if we can do anything with it. So a nice looking drive so far from Masters. Going to land up on the right side of the fairway, about 275 yards. Somewhere in there. So Tom trying to get that up. You see after our second approach shot gets off, we almost hold that one out as well from the rough. We will tap that in for par and end the day with another 71. So back-to-back 71s after that amazing 67 round to begin the tournament. So we'll see if that'll be good enough for us to keep the lead as we head out, or if the simulation will provide good for us. But as you see, We end up having a 2-shot lead as Andrew Young and Patrick Rogers 2 shots back. So we go into the final day. You see we're going to be playing 14 through 18. So we're going to be playing the end here. Of course, that famed, one of the most famous holes in golf, 17 at TPC Sawgrass. We're going to see if we can conquer that, or at least not let that be our end. We had the Tiger Woods type shirt and pants going. We did run into a little bit of trouble this hole. As you see, Tom, maybe the nerves. He's been even par through the first 13 holes, but as you see, that one will find the rough, so let's see if he can do some more of his up and down magic that he showed in the third round. So Tom from the rough, about 30 yards out, is going to need to get this up and down if he wants to still have the lead, I believe. And as you see, that one flies by the hole. And I don't know how much you can expect from people that aren't even on the PGA Tour, but that'll be about a 15-footer. So let's see if he can sink this 14-footer actually for par. He's trying to judge it. It looks like it's going from left to right. The speed's pretty even, and he just misses the putt, so he would start his day, or at least start his condensed round on the 14th hole. As you see, he gets a little mad there with the bogey if he can tap in that 1-footer. And he does, so Tom falls to 6 under. And let's get a look at the leaderboard. You see it's now a 3-way tie between Tom Masters, Patrick Rogers, and Andrew Young at 6 under. So it's a 3-way tie for the lead as we go to the 15th. And of course, we're getting ready for that famed last 3-hole stretch, the 16th, 17th, and 18th here at TPC Sawgrass. That's going to decide the tournament. You see a decent approach from Masters, but not the best. It's going to be a long birdie putt. So hopefully, it'd be great if he could make it and take the lead. It's a 20-footer to take the lead, so we'll see what Tom can do here. So Tom with his 20-footer to take the lead, and it didn't break as much as he thought it did. So it runs right past the left side of the hole, so Tom will have to settle for a 2-footer for par. He will drop that, and we're still tied for the lead. I wouldn't get too excited. It was just a par, but as you see, Andrew Young bogeys the 15th. Or the 16th, so Rogers is on the 17th, Masters is on the 15th. Our approach shot, this is a par 5, so we'll have that for birdie. We'll see if we can sink that 9-footer to take the lead. So now Tom Masters with this for the lead. We'll see what can happen. We get to the first leg of this 3-hole stretch, and as you see, he sinks that one and takes the lead. So now Tom Masters has a 1-shot lead going into one of the most famous holes in golf, the 17th. So Rogers escapes the 17th with a par. So does Andrew Young. We'll see what Masters can do in a tough hole location on Sunday. Will he find the water, or will he find immortality, winning the Web.com Tour Championship? This one looks good. We'll see what can happen. It will spin backwards, and that'll be about a 9-footer again. So a great shot there from Tom Masters. We'll see what can happen. A 10-footer to get a 2-shot lead going into the final hole. At least that's what he thinks right now. We'll see what Rogers and Young did on 18. So to take the lead, and he just misses that one, so he will tap it in, and he will stay at 7 under. So as he taps it in a second, we're going to get a look and see, did either of those men birdie the 18th? Or will he have a 1-shot advantage? And it looks like Young bogeyed the 18th, and Rogers parred it. So if we drop a shot, if we get a bogey, we will tie, and there are no playoffs in this game for some reason, so it'll just be a tie for the lead. And if we double bogey it, then we'll lose with a par or better, and we will come away with the Web.com Tour Championship. So we're definitely getting our PGA Tour card, and we'll definitely be on the PGA Tour, but the question is, will we win this tournament? So a great drive right down the middle, setting up. And let's just see if he can get this on the green in 2-putt, and that'll be good enough for his first victory. Of course, it's not on the PGA Tour yet, but this will still be a great victory for the professional Tom Masters, just coming out of his collegiate days as an amateur. And so you see, he puts that one within about 15 feet of the hole. So if he can just 2-putt here, he will win the Web.com Tour Championship. Actually, this is an 18-footer, I believe. So we'll see what happens. It looks like a lot of break from left to right, although it was pretty even on the speed. So the putt is almost in the hole, but he will have that inches away. He can just tap that in, and I don't know why he's upset, because he has it inches away for the win. And Tom Masters is your Web.com Tour champion. He wins with a final score of 7 under. Tom Masters winning by a stroke. As we get a look at the final leaderboard, and what will happen
What
for
a
Tom
great
Masters
tournament
after
finish.
this.
This one is in the books, and look who
So as you see, he comes
top
away
of the leaderboard.
shooting a
Rich, this has to
72,
go
so
down
that
as a
first day really
classic.
helped him.
Our
That
champion was
67,
simply
5
on
under the
fire.
first day,
And I'm
71,
looking
71
forward now to
back-to-back
see how
on second and
next
third
week
rounds,
pans out.
1 under, and then even par today. But that was enough to get the championship. As we get a look, he buffs up his putting stroke and his short putting as you get a look at his attributes. He is a finesse player, so he's more on spinning and shot shaping than he is on distance. But as you see, he comes away with the victory right here. Once again, we're going to get a look at what happens. He gets a couple endorsements. He gets his player card. So let's get a look at these. You see, he's among the Web.com Tour graduates. Tom Masters was among the 50 players who earned their PGA Tour cards for 2015. After finishing first on the Web.com Tour Finals money list, the young English golfer is very eager to make a name for himself. It's like a dream come true, Masters said. EA Sports partners with Masters on apparel. Tom Masters announced today that he will be wearing EA Sports apparel the next time he tees it up. EA Sports is a company I've always admired, said Masters. They make a high-quality product and have always liked the image they projected. Tom Masters to play EA Sports. Tom Masters announced today that he is switching to EA Sports equipment. I'm very pleased to be joining the EA Sports family, said Masters. I've gotten to work closely with the guys at EA Sports, and you saw the rest of that. But anyway, that will do it for us. The next time we get a look at Tom Masters, the next time we post an episode, it will be his PGA Tour debut at the BioWare Classic. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It is linked in the description below. You guys are truly awesome. Harriet, guys. Sportsmaster out. Peace.